Well, hey there, good morning everyone. Welcome back to the two-stroke turbo channel. And as I like to call my job, which is the best job in the world, as a mechanic, my name's Mark. This is my shop dog Stella, just to introduce ourselves. And again, the two-stroke turbo channel is reportedly the best automotive content entertainment on YouTube. Welcome to the land of Corollas. You guys probably think that I'd only dabble on two-stroke cars, but no, I've got all these mid-90s Japanese cars here in front of me. There's a red Corolla there. There is a Corolla underneath that Lloyd. If you look really hard, it's a Matrix chassis under a 57 Lloyd Alexander 600 body. The Civic won't qualify as a Corolla, neither will the Escort, the Talon, the Subaru, or the other Accord. But this will. This is an early Corolla, and you guys have seen it on my channel before. The customer has brought it back for more service, and I'll tell you what, it's not looking great, fellas. It's certainly, I don't want to say it's deteriorating, but it's a one owner, original miles, bare bones 1988 or 89 Corolla, carbureted. Very common, I guess, in other parts of the world, but not in the United States. I mean, it's got some good wear marks. You can see where the owner has rested their elbow while driving. The original dirt on the steering wheel from your hands and on the shifter knob. It's well worn and well loved. You can also see the dirt on the turn signal stock there. I mean, I'm not pointing out cleanliness issues. I'm just saying the paint has finally wore out. The dents have gotten more. There's one here. There's one in the back. The wheels have peeled. Hubcap's been lost. The gas cover cap has been, it's inside the car. They want me to fix it. The trunk is leaking. The clutch is getting a little wonky. It's original clutch. Everything is original. This trunk looks like it's sprung. It's got a big, huge gap there. That's not right. That might be why it's leaking. Something's up with the trunk. That's got a really big gap there. I can stick my finger in sideways. But it is an original 1988 Toyota Corolla, and you just don't see these anymore. I mean, you really do not see these anymore in the United States. You see new ones all the time. Let's take a little closer look at it, shall we? It's got that famous beeping noise, which will drive you crazy. So we've got, take the key out. It's been tried, somebody tried to steal it recently, so the ignition is a little gummed up. I should say boogered up. Here's the original key. Notice there's no key fob, like buttons on the key or engine immobilizer. It's just an old-fashioned key. You could use a screwdriver to start this car. No tachometer. No air conditioning. Notice the air conditioning button would be right there if it had air conditioning. Does not have a mirror on the side there, a passenger side mirror. No sunroof, no airbags. Dash is starting to get a little cracked. Just basic transportation. Of course, it's a 5-speed manual. And this is the gas flap I'm supposed to reattach. I don't know how I'm supposed to do that because the weld on the plastic is broken. I gotta figure that out. Really neat car. Let's take a look under the hood. Let me pop the hood for you. Wind-up windows. No ABS. No crash bars. No supplemental restraint systems. No leather seats. No nothing. It's just basic transportation, the way cars used to be. Lots of Oregon moss on this thing. It doesn't even get washed. It has glass headlights, but this one's broken and somebody siliconed it up. It's kind of the theme we're going here for Survivor Series. Let's open this up. Let me find the prop rod. There it is. Let's put that where it belongs. Where does it go? Right there, maybe? Okay. We are looking at, what version of an engine is this? 16 valve. It is a 1600 with a distributor and a carburetor. I forget the, let's see here. Looks like it had a partnership with GM. It is a engine family KTY 1.6 V2 HFFX. Okay, I don't know what. It's a 1.6 liter dual overhead cam with a timing belt and a carburetor. I believe it's a dual throat carburetor, so it's a 2-barrel, and an old-fashioned ignition distributor and a 5-speed transmission. What more do you need? Might even have the original radiator. That looks pretty original because it's starting to look like it's fractured. Original alternator. Oh wow. And the carburetor has the original vacuum lines with the preheat tube. So when it's cold, there a little bit of vacuum is applied by a switch to let warm air off the exhaust go into the carburetor to help it warm up on cold days so it doesn't ice over. You just don't see that anymore. Old-fashioned. All these hoses are rotten. I think that's the, doesn't have cruise control. That's some type of an emission canister. Lots of vacuum hoses, tons of vacuum hoses, and they're all ready to pop because they're old. Cool car. It's running, it's licensed, it's tagged. It's actually got another year or so to go on the tags. Pretty neat. You just don't see these anymore, and I never get tired of it, and I hope you don't either, because there's more of that to come on this channel. Any other channel, you can go and see Lamborghinis and LS swaps, but you're just going to see old Toyotas and 2-stroke cars here. Hope that's okay. Stella, are you impressed with Corollas? Nah, I don't think so. Car's a car. It's just a ride to the park. That's what she thinks.